about for next loop. So in this chapter, in previous class we learned about counter method, and with the help of counter method we can solve some programs and we can count the number of times whatever content will print on our output screen. Now we have need to use for next loop. Whenever we use loop, it means we have need to do some repeating task. For example, let's see first of all how we use this loop. So first what we do, we have need to write for and then the name of variable like I, whatever variable is there, and then you will need to write equal to 1 like initial value, whatever value is there, and then 2, what is the last value, suppose 5. So this one is a basic way for writing our the syntax of for loop, like for I equal to 1 to 5. But if we ever need to complete any program, suppose we ever need to print school 5 times. So if you want to print school 5 times with the help of for next loop, then let's see what we do. First we write here CLS. Now after CLS, for I equals to 1 to 10. Now the initial value of I is 1 and the final value of I is 5, because we will need to run this program 5 number of times. Now after this, there is a print, and in print we can print here school, and this will be closed. Now what we see, first of all there is a CLS, and after CLS there is a I which is equals to 1, and now I equals to 1 to 10, and then we have need to print whatever we want to print. And after this what we do, we just write here next I, and then stop, end. Now what we see, first time when the loop will run, then the value of I is 1. First time I equals to 1, then it print school. Second time I incremented by 1 number, because next time is I is equal to 1 and now next time is I equals to 2. So 1 to 5 means the ranges are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 is completed, 2 is also completed. Now what happened in 2? Print school again. When I equals to 2, then again it print school. So first time there is a school, second time again there is a school, and now when it runs third number of time, when I equals to 3, then again it print school, and this will be happen 5 times. When I complete the task 5 times, and when I equals to 6, so 6 is out of range because the limited range is 1 to 5. So just because of out of range, it cannot print anything and end the program. So on our output screen there is a school 5 times. Okay. Now suppose we have a need to use step method for this, for completing this task, because in this for loop we have a step values are also step value in incremented form and step value in decremented form. So what happens when we use incremented form? Then again we write CLS for I equals to 1 to, suppose I am writing here 10. Okay. Now what it means? It means the value of I incremented, if incremented 1 times, 1 number, so total 10 times the loop will run. And we can write here print again school, and now next I, and then end. This one is same as the previous program, but if you want to increase any step value according to your needs, so what you do, you just write here for I equals to 1 to 10, and then we can write here step 2. So now what we see, first time the value of I is 1, and now second time the value of I is what? Incremented by 2 number, which is 3, and then 5, and then 7, and then 9, and then when the value of I is 11, so the limit is out of range, so it will be terminate. Now what we see, First time when the loop will run, then I equal to 1, it is fine, it print is school. When it comes here, then it will be incremented by 2 numbers. Okay, so what happened? I plus 2, 3. Now 1 to 10, 3 is between 1 to 10. So again it print is school, and then next time is step 2. And step 2 means what? 1 plus 2, 3, and 3 plus 2, 5. So now 5 between 1 to 10. So again it print this value. When it will be next I, then again incremented by 2 terms, and then there is a 7 and then 9, and when I equals to 11, then the loop will terminate. Here what we see, first time I equal to 1, second time I equal to 3, third time I equal to 5, next time I equal to 7, and then I equal to 9, and when I equal to 11, then the loop will terminate, because it is out of range. If you are writing here 12, then it will be fine, because then it will run when I equal to 11 and it terminate when I equal to 13. If the value of limit range is 12, so it's totally depend on us what type of range we are giving here. Suppose we are using here decrement value, so what we do, we just write here CLS for I equal to 10 to 1 and print school, then next I, and then end. So what we will do here, for decrement value means the value will decrease. It depends on us how many times we want to increase, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. If we want to decrease 2 times, so we can write here step -2. If we want to increase 1 time, so we can write here -1. So these all are the some basic way, and with the help of these steps we can run our program, and we can print our values according to our needs. So this one is the basic syntax, basic examples for using for next loop in Q